Judah, this segment is called Pick Your Mouth. If you cannot answer a question, you must take a shot. If you had to create a signature move in the bedroom, what would you call it? And can you give us a demonstration?
It would be called the loop-de-loop. The objective, so I have to give you a demonstration?
Yes.
It's hard to show it will be me, but
we need a demonstration, sir.
Just...
Yes, whatever you need to do.
Okay. Oh, shit. So I gotta get drunk today. I gotta shut. Okay. So basically, it's me going through all the positions without.
Let me see the motion, please.
It's just from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. There you go.
Thank you very much.
So, separation. Whew. Jesus Christ.
If you could have one night stand with any Bahamian artist, who would it be? And please name names.
Say no names?
Please name names.
Any Bahamian artist. There only have to be one.
If you would like to name two, go right ahead.
Bahamian artist. Oh Lord, what y'all trying to do to me? See the question one more time.
If you could have a one night stand with any Bahamian artist, who would it be? And please name names.
Ain't not much.
You can take a shot.
No. I got answer now.
Your time is up.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Ain't not much for your Bahamian artist.
What's your go-to dance move when you're trying to impress someone? Please demonstrate.
Yo, we like ass, eh? That's it. That's it right there.
Please have a shot.
That's my dance move. Any real nigga know you don't do no type of dance when you try to impress a woman. This you right here. I move it, I know the beat, but I do it, I do it. That's it.
Okay.
You okay, Cindy?
Please describe your worst first date in detail.
Oh. I think my worst first date. I date. You ever date somebody who have a lot going on? I just remember picking up this person, so social media, meet them through social media, pick them up, and when they had hopped in the car, they had a bag of beers, and then they said, "Stop right around the corner right quick. I would give some of these to the boy who cleaned my car. I didn't pay him." So we spin around the corner. She gave a couple of beers. She said, "I don't know about cigarette." So I made her she smoked cigarettes. I don't know about cigarette. Did not know this on social media. But what really turned me off, fast forward, was when we went to the date. I couldn't help but to notice her most recent scars on her hand. So it was like very, very, very fresh. So that turned me off. Yeah, so first and last, I was ready to just leave and not come back.
That was powerful. Please describe in detail your last wet dream and who was the leading role.
What? Yeah, high school teacher. Last time I had a wet dream was in high school. Yeah, I was probably my math teacher. She was hot and ready. Yeah, she was stubborn. Take off.
Stop it. Get some help.
What is the worst punishment you've ever received as a child?
The worst punishment I ever received as a child. I would say having to call my what's the worst part? Having to hug my brother. And we made me hug my brother for like 5 minutes to be fight. So that was very weird. Yeah. She just make us hug. We just stand up and hug in the front room for 5 minutes. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm glad you'll find this funny.
What's that one thing that would immediately make you swipe left on someone?
Sex appeal, face is everything, you know. Yeah.
What's the biggest secret that you have kept till this day from your parents?
I had sex in school. I mean, not in school, but as a school student. So yeah, I think it's the biggest secret. Just get on bad.
100K right now, or flip a coin for 10 million?
What's the odds? So if it don't land, so it's one side I win 10 million, next side I win what? Nothing.
No. Okay, so
it's
either you get 100K right now,
or you flip a coin, so your chances is it's a million or nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
I ask that question again.
Okay.
I feel like you get shot for that.
You're acting like I know. Listen.
Only because I had to explain that, you know. Yeah, he shot once.
I can shot. No, I just need. Okay, go ahead. Give me answer. I can answer.
100K right now, or flip a coin for 10 million.
100K.
Share your most memorable flirting failure.
My most memorable failure was approaching somebody I thought knew me and using that as leverage, and they didn't know who the hell I was. Yeah.
Shame. You have just survived. Pick your mouth.
Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's poppin'? What's
Good job.
crack-a-lackin'? What's going on? All these things.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode, season 7, episode 2, live and direct on this holiday season. Anything I'm missing, ladies?
Leah's back.
I was gonna make a grand thing. You're jumping the gun, Mandy.
She acts.
But like Mandisa said, Leah's back.
He's barking, buddy.
So we excited because we get the whole gang here today. So we full speed, full gas, ready to go.
Again, some things.
And we have a guest here, very entertaining. Super excited to have him here. But we're gonna introduce him in a minute. I'll start with the lady of the hour who was in here last, and I showed you I was looking for her, Lily. Let the people know where to find you.
With her leather pants.
They have been the spotlight and topic of
All night.
conversation for
All night.
some time.
Since before
They
filming.
starring.
Anyway, it's your girl, Leah. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Lifestyles with Leah on
Because she changed it
Instagram.
again.
I change it all the time. And on Twitter, it's Leah Anise.
Right. So lifestyles of what is it?
Lifestyles with Leah.
Lifestyles with Leah.
It's giving what?
It's something that I carried with me from a chapter in my past.
Yeah.
So what can we expect? Leah, lifestyles. Leah's traveling.
Lifestyle content. Get a closer look at what I do behind the scenes, what I do to reset. You know, just my whole journey.
Okay, I like that. I just like that. Mandisa.
That's the thing. Hey guys, it's your girl Mandisa. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, LinkedIn, Mandisa Fayola, Mandisa Smith.
Awesome. Everywhere and anywhere there's a Mandisa. It's she.
Most likely.
Right.
Especially like that.
Right. She there from it was in conception. And then of course our guest, our man of the hour, ladies. If he's a wife, he's a husband. And he like leather pants.
Not the
I feel like the hats are so many. The photographer, the musician. What am I missing, Leah? Any other hats?
production guru.
Yes.
Production god.
The body.
Right. That's
The
it.
body builder.
Yes. The good time connoisseur. You know, all of that. Judah, let the people know where to stalk you.
What's up? I feel like I ain't part of the show. Or welcome back and this me.
Yes.
Well, this is me. But glad to be here. I've been a big fan of the show for 7 years now. From inception, and I actually thought the running joke was I thought that I did a show. I probably dreamt about it.
Wow.
But that's why you don't ever give up on the goals. Keep dreaming because I'm down here in the hot seat.
In the hot.
But follow me on Instagram, Twitter, _ Mr. NDO, Mr. No Days Off, No Days Off Films. And I am not a rapper Jew, just on social media. But we are here. I am the newest Tinder ambassador.
Y'all put a pin on that. That on a
Please.
sticky note, because we're gonna touch on that for y'all because it's a thing now.
Newest
It's a thing.
Tinder.
Right. Like Tinder, if you're giving out sponsors,
Please.
here we are.
Take him.
And of course, yours truly, me, Brie Bombshell, on IG and on Twitter and wherever else you see me. Do not press ad. The most important handle, of course, is this podcast, Big Talks Podcast, on every social media platform. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Right, everybody, subscribe. Yeah, share,
Smash that subscribe.
Smash it.
Yeah, you heard what everybody said. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts and everywhere else you can find podcasts. We there. Yeah. So, Leah, I feel like you should let us know.
What the hell's been going on?
Hey, we missed you. What's the problem?
Where the hell you been? Where you been?
I've just been, laying low, working, just trying to get me together. Nothing too crazy.
No baby,
No baby on the way, no husband.
Anybody off Tinder?
I talk to you later.
Hey.
Sir.
But I know y'all talked about last week.
Oh, so you want to add? That's
Yes.
true. Let Leah add.
Y'all talked about dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my little seasons on dating apps. I come off, I go on. So I know a thing or two.
Yeah, because she even knows some things
I
change.
can write a whole book about Tinder. I can write a book
I
about the
can't,
experiences I had. But I just want to say I'm noticing a trend, and I want to nip it right there in the butt. Men who are on these dating apps lying about their age. I
Ooh.
want you to know that we could tell. Frank, you are not 38.
Wow.
You are not 38, Frank.
I'm going to
I
say
gotta
Frank
lie.
is short for Franklin.
You can't even
Frank.
remember what you was doing at 38.
Listen, I saw Franklin's picture, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, Frank.
No. Franklin looked like a cool 62.
All right?
Like,
And ain't nothing wrong with that. You still young.
cool 62.
You still young.
And he named Franklin.
You understand?
Right.
Y'all trying to make him.
Change the Bible.
That's what probably
Tinder was
happened.
not around when Frank was 38.
Yeah.
But then
Shit,
Leah,
fuck you.
but no Leah, Frank's requirements. We didn't touch on those.
Oh, yes. Let me read them.
Verbatim.
Because Frank hurt my feelings before I even read them.
You was almost there.
You was almost there, Frank.
For you to be in the favorites, you was almost there.
I'm telling you, no bougie women, please. Looking for down-to-earth companion
Right.
that likes open air and nature.
I'm not in that. I'm out.
He's taking you to the beach, and that's about it. Looking for someone that likes to snuggle and chill.
I mean, he like to stay home.
right.
Not.
He ain't want to take you out.
He ain't spend no money.
He
He
spend no
ain't
money.
looking for a socialite,
No.
a snob, or a drama queen.
Oh.
Just be yourself, and I'm cool with that. No press on nails or fake eyelashes.
He doesn't want a woman.
Frank.
That's what he's saying. That's
What I
what I'm
do,
going to think.
Frank?
I'm going to think Frank is gay.
I just want to know what I did to you.
Frank looking for a Frank.
Frank is looking for Frankie.
Because what
Oh,
are we
Franco.
doing? What are we doing, Frank? All that sounds like to me is Frank can take me out Adelaide by the water, put one little rose in my hair,
Adelaide, you
And-
do good. You better talk Montague Beach.
and
Okay.
like what we doing? What you mean?
He's gonna buy you a tropical conch salad.
Right.
Excuse me, tropical conch salad is like 20 plus. He's gonna buy you a regular conch salad. Nothing tropical here.
Wow.
We're spending less than $20. Come on.
No.
He just
take
tell
you
y'all he like to snuggle. That means he like to stay home. That means he's spending all that money. That's all the gas. Adelaide. You know, if Frank live in the East, he's not going beyond Montague Beach.
But he say he wants you outside in the open air. He have a pool, eh? You didn't
That's
give a
right.
pool?
He does not have a pool.
It's giving Adelaide like the bush and the beach.
What you think, Judo?
Giving.
Yeah, I'm just, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm on the Tinder highway now.
Judah, do you have a
I just found
problem?
out about, give me a sec, let's toast the Tinder. Yeah, man, I just,
When I was in the world.
yeah, make up a boy Rizzle. Yeah. I just,
Let me tell y'all something.
oh, man. Hey,
Y'all know that we have a very hard-working production
Team.
head of management, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call him.
he managing the whole team in the back there.
Shout out
He
to
tell
my
everybody-
boy Rivers. But tonight he named Rizzle.
Rizzle.
According to
I know,
Judah.
But I'm just high off the fact that I just found out about the Tinder. It's a Christmas gift for me, to myself. And I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I'm curious to know. But I didn't know that would.
Tell
I
me
know
about
it
your
exists.
profile. What is your profile going to say?
I don't know yet.
What are you looking for?
Nah.
I want to be myself, not Frank.
Not Frank.
No, but I mean, you know, when you have these apps, they say, what are you looking for? Are you looking for casual, short-term, long-term?
It's-
You got to do all that.
Everything is kind of. You only date for long term.
Okay.
For me, I only date with the intentions of getting married.
Okay.
I don't want to be nobody's boyfriend. I don't have time for that.
Okay.
So if I'm your boyfriend, it's because I'm in transition to see if it makes sense to take the next step.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just for shits and giggles, honestly. My dating life is very private. If you don't have the balls enough to see if I'm single, then you're for me. So, and I don't advertise that when I am single or if I am single, I don't advertise that because I don't need the filter options to be in the eye. If you really want to know, you top basis to me. And if I ain't, then okay, check me back another time.
So is that an email that they have to get to you?
Why is that extra bad?
Yeah. Because I need to know, because this man is about
No,
business.
it's just that I don't like. Now people like when they single, you for women, right? For some women, when they're single or when they go through something, it's a lot of cryptic message to emotional or motivational quotes. Usually they speak to themselves, or where they would like themselves to be. And if they're single, they would joke about them being single.
Right.
It's still an indication of you being single. I don't even post like Justin LeBoy jokes because I don't want you to know I'm single. If you want to know, then you can make me up.
I got you.
So you like when someone shoots their shot.
No, I don't need you to shoot my shot. It's always my job to court you. But like, if you're scared enough to ask me if I'm single, like I don't have no problem. I say, hey, are you single? And then, hey, are you free in the next 2 weeks for a date? Yes or no? I don't necessarily ask you.
Would you take that as as them shooting their shot if they ask if you're single though? Because I was like to find
Of
out
course.
because you ain't giving them the
Of
hints.
course, but no, women are very intelligent. That's where they have the ban on us, right, Riz?
We're investigators.
Yeah. So y'all know how to say things indirectly. So you know just if you want to know how I'm banned, I don't know how y'all do it. I'm just trying to figure it out and laugh trying to
You
figure it out.
never
how y'all know.
will. Don't worry
But
about
if
it.
y'all want to know if I'm single, there's plenty of ways y'all can do that. I would never know. I still have not found out the clue. But for me, I just can go straight up to you and say, are you single? Because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time texting you back and forth for days to find out you have a boyfriend. Because I want you for myself. Yeah, man.
Oh.
I have a
Sending-
badge in FBI.
Is that still a thing? You send the picture in the group chat?
What, for females?
Like, do you know this girl?
no, males don't do that. Well, see,
Yes, males do that.
I just was gonna say,
Yes, because we don't do that.
wait.
sweet boy Plucky.
We don't do that.
lucky.
Oh, I do that.
Do it.
I want y'all to
No,
know
but I
I do
think
that.
it's
I don't
different.
put it in the group. I'll show my friend directly.
Yeah,
I don't put nothing in the group.
Yeah.
At this age, we probably Not to call nobody.
But
All us
I
young.
know of
All us
shots
young.
that do it.
All is young, right? At this age, like, where's my boy, right? So, what is so jokey? Ribs, my boy, right?
Okay.
So if me and my boys, right, and I value our friendship. Come on, take us here. Come on, Tinder now.
We are Tinder now.
Take it serious. If he's my boy and I rate him, I can say, bro, you and this kid never talking. And then two to one, I can already know. But then I would hurt his feelings. He in the DM, and I can tell him, say, bro, you try to talk? No, yeah, but he not. Okay, cool. I'm going to have her now. I'm going to have my time, but I'm going to try. But if he feels that emotionally attached, and if I value him that much, I'm going to, because there's a lot of fish in the sea. I'm not going to make him feel uncomfortable just by going after that person. We don't have no ties.
Would you date somebody?
So I
that-
will ask, but it ain't like, oh, hey, I want to get less. No, it's like, I want to like her. I think there's potential here. Do you all have any ties or y'all
That's
being,
respectable.
Yeah, that's all.
So would you date somebody that your boy used to like?
Of course. I've dated that before.
Oh, how did
I've dated some,
work?
not so sport. I've dated someone, she told me, and he told me respectfully at different times. He's like, oh, I
Okay.
didn't know you were dating her, but me and her went on 2 dates. And after she found out where I was at in life, she was like, no way. And she told me the exact same story. So you can be in Leah business every day to know who she met in the last 3 weeks.
Right.
But when we
Right.
do catch up, that's why it's so good to have open conversations with people who mean you well. You say, hey, well, I dating.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Who mean you well?
Yeah, because they could be looking out for you, and everything don't have to be
Amen.
tropsy. Oh, my cousin used to
Right.
date her, but just
Right.
a heads up. Here's some red flags you need to look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm married. Anyway,
Must be nice.
that's a different story. No. I dated someone, and then the guy that I married, they were friends. Anyway, next. Any hot topics, guys?
I just want to harp on that for a minute.
No, we're not gonna harp.
I mean, not specifically, but would you guys date somebody that was dating your friend and like they was on an intimate level?
You
Or that's
are.
often-
Go ahead. Let me hear it. This one dead boy. She dead drunk. I'm the one that counts. She's the smart one. She straight to the point. This one of all answers.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
And
that's
I
good
missed the
analysis.
Tinder.
Wow.
Yeah, you missed the Tinder. All right.
And all that back wrist.
What was the question?
Would you date somebody that was intimate with one of your friends?
Oh shit.
I go off, girl.
I wouldn't date someone that was intimate with one of my friends. But if one of my friends wanted to date someone who I was intimate with, it wouldn't bother me. But I personally wouldn't date someone. Yeah, that.
You're a special girl,
Yeah, I'm a very special person.
And then,
There you go.
I wouldn't.
Mr. Tinder.
Mr. T, dog. It's subjective, but I think I would.
Okay.
But it would always be communication, like what I said the last time. I've dated somebody that somebody was intimate with, and I didn't
Okay.
feel, even though we're not together, it was in the past. It was still a good relationship, and that past never affected us.
That's good.
Yeah, so, because what you do when you're 18 and it's in the time matters too. Because being early 20s and being late 20s is a big difference.
Right.
You sleep with a person at 29 versus
Yeah.
you sleep with a person at 18. Yeah, bro, like 18,
Yes.
19, early 20s.
I think that's an important
Yes.
factor.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah,
Time
we
frame
had
does
something
make
to
a
prove in our early
difference.
20s. I
Yeah.
to prove that I got boundaries.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Very
Really?
true.
I'm gonna say no because I wouldn't want anyone to do it to me. I can't fathom one of my friends dating someone who I was intimate with. No, that's a no for me.
I with Leah. I don't know. I just can't wrap my mind around it.
I mean, anyway, I've been in situations where where me and one of my best friends was dating the same guy. So, and it
She was your
cool.
best friend at the time, or you
Yeah.
became best friends afterwards?
No, we were best friends.
So why y'all didn't know?
That's when tell each other everything.
Right.
Yes, yes,
like a
and that's how we
usher?
found out.
That's like a Usher and R. Kelly type of thing. Like,
No. She was dating him first, and then they started to talk first, and then he started to talk to me afterwards. I came in afterwards, but her and I didn't speak about who we were dealing with at the time. Both of us were single, so when we got caught up, when we were able to sit down and have a conversation, we was like, yeah, so let me let you know who I date now and so forth like that.
That's a movie?
And she was like, when she started to explain who the person was, I was like, hold
It's
on.
really giving Kelly and Asha same.
That's same kind of. So when we pull up the picture, it was the same person. So we burst out laughing. We was like, I was like, at least your vagina clean.
I have a thing. I can ask a question, Ms. Aubrey.
Yeah.
So, goes back to her question. That means you slept with somebody who your best friend slept with.
But that was not the intent.
She didn't ask if you intend. She asked a straight up question.
No, but I wouldn't do that.
The
If I
intent-
knew, no, I didn't know.
Yeah, but that don't count.
No,
if
we
the judge
don't
asked
know.
the intent for every criminal, half of the people wouldn't be in jail.
No, but I did not know.
So I
That don't
How you
matter.
gonna say that?
I guess
don't
she's
matter.
saying if she knows, she would.
If I know, then no, of course not.
Or to
But
say if you would.
But she has done it before.
I have. But
Okay.
it was I didn't know. We found out together.
So who? Y'all rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Oh,
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
continued to date him, and then he slithered away. It was
Both
like
of y'all?
Y'all continue to date him.
Whoa, wait.
What?
he didn't know though.
Oh, like
That
y'all
was
thought it was
Okay,
funny.
that was nice. That was nice.
He didn't know. It was
Y'all was having a ball.
we was having a grand old
This
time.
is like a high school thing.
no,
you gonna,
I was a very much
I'm
an
going.
adult.
I'm going wild time today. You going game with a ball. Yo, it's just
Yeah, we was having fun.
okay. Good. That's the best way.
And then she let me know. She was
Right.
like, "Oh, I break up with him." I was like, "Okay, I probably could break with him next week."
Oh, y'all was in relationships.
Like it was like we more so dating. So it was
Oh, okay. So it wasn't exclusive. Not like-
no,
Okay,
no.
okay. But y'all.
But we were exclusive with each other, like kind of exclusive with each other.
So
like,
did you guys like have a conversation like set like some kind of boundaries or something like what we could do and what we ain't gonna do?
What
What you mean?
I'm trying to wrap my mind
It
about
seemed
it.
young, like y'all just going with the flow.
She said it wasn't that young.
We wasn't that young.
So I mean, not young in age. I
Oh,
mean, like,
ice
the
cream and-
duration of y'all, that time that y'all had together. Was
Yeah,
young.
was young. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it don't seem like it was a serious.
It
wasn't
wasn't
long
serious.
enough to be serious.
So when you say have a conversation about what we were going to do, you mean like who was going to go with him tonight and who was going to go with him the next?
Like how y'all was gonna let this run? You know what I mean? Like okay, we ain't gonna catch no feelings. I don't know.
How? What was the
agreement,
What was
yeah,
the agreement
like-
set when y'all both came to conclusion?
There wasn't really an agreement. It was like okay, cool.
Oh.
It was not really an agreement. There was no talking
Because
about
I'm just trying to figure out suppose somebody fell in love.
if someone fell in love, then
You was one person would have backed
One
down.
person
be
would've
like,
backed
"Man,
down."
I think I really like
yeah.
you. Okay.
It isn't like we didn't have conversations about him. But the thing is, if it was a thing where, like he said, if someone fell in, or like you said, if someone fell in love, they would have said.
I don't know.
realistically-
I don't think I'd ever date someone who
not at the
date
same
my best friend
time,
because
no.
I would never want to love. I would never want me and my best friend to love the same person.
Realistically, who is going to love someone that you know is dating your best friend?
I mean,
I like as me and my boy.
feelings don't have logic though.
Me and my boy.
Me and her, we already knew what we wanted. There, understand something. We were in a place in our lives where it was eat or be eaten. I was the dominant one in that. She was the dominant one in that. In different times with this person. So yeah, we might have been intimate, but it wasn't no catching no feelings. We wasn't in no catching no feelings phase.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we doing what we doing. We having sex. We having fun. We going out. And so far that, you take me out, whatever. And that's the end of
Well,
that.
it's hard.
At the end
I
of the
think you
night,
take sex with a boy
it's time
back.
for me to go home, or I sleep over, or I go. It was no catching feelings.
Yeah.
I was just a
From
beast.
start, you already had you were mentally
Yeah,
prepared.
I mentally prepared because there was a time in my life where I was the dominant one in all of my situations. I was the male.
You still don't. You scared me. You Rizzle ain't touched the camera. I'm so bitter. I go back.
We apologize.
No, but
okay?
this episode name hashtag Rizzo.
Listen, because I can't.
River smart. River.
No, but seriously.
Rizzo.
Hey, River cool.
No, but seriously, it's like at a time is people have their whole phases, people have their lovey phases. I had my dominant phase where I was in charge. And to the point where I was so much in charge.
Take you the soul just now.
I was so much in charge
I feel
where
like she's still in charge.
I'm sure she is.
I was so much in charge that if I had sex with you, I left you money for gas.
I ain't like, no, wait, don't do
Never,
that.
boy.
I did that before. I saw that his gas tank was going low, and when I left, I left him $20.
Be on ease, we riding on fumes, because what I you do to my best friend.
Wait, if she
No, but it wasn't him. This is just in my time.
But she is a problem. I don't want it. Because she's talking to y'all, but she keep looking at me. Wait, she asleep with AC with no sheet. Hey, after she done, they have the sheet. Hey, you can leave me 20. Take the comforter. You need to go to therapy or something.
So, Judah, how would you feel if you see a woman leave you money after an intimate night?
I think that's a mistake. I ain't like fucking do Mary.
You call it.
Yeah, I didn't do Mary. I say, wait, we was wild last night on a tea drop on you.
What is your problem?
That's what I was in the world now. I'm in the world no more.
I used to.
I'm a changed woman.
I against it, you know, but I don't know what to do. Wait, that day I ain't balling out. I put no. You gonna get what? You put on some little or something. I freaking out. Wait, listen to me. Again, quality of service. I got it. I tip it on. Hey, boss, it needs some curtains.
Not the curtains.
Not the match.
Anything. What the hell, me?
No, I don't know. I just feel very confused.
Would you call it
after a night over?
Like it was a while, like you did the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, loop right now.
You
Yeah.
did the loop-de-loop and all of that, and then you woke up and she's not there, but there is a. How much did you leave? How much did you leave?
I left 20 that
All
day.
right, 20 disrespectful though. 20, I could use a 68 and a couple cents. 68 being.
I only left the 20 for gas. Now I've left more for other people, other guys.
Because now I can call you and say, hey, you know, you need some money. Yeah.
No, I've left more money. Reason being, I think I was taking him out with me to a performance, and he didn't have any clothes that was suitable to come behind me.
Man, don't give me the money then. Don't give me the money because I need it. I get
So
clothes.
I left the money. I said, go and buy something.
Whoa.
No, don't buy me. Don't give me no money because I ain't like it. Okay. If that's what that means, I don't need it.
Okay, I want to do a rule play. How much you think the loop-de-loop cost, Mandisa?
How much the loop-de-loop cost? Meaning, if he was to do the loop-de-loop on me, how much would I leave?
Yeah, how much did she leave?
Ooh. A loop-de-loop could get you anywhere between the $250 and $300.
Okay,
Hey, listen to me.
Okay, so let's get to the I am Rebecca, and you did the loop-de-loop with Rebecca, and I left $250. Now you calling me because I didn't leave, so call me.
I try to figure out why you leave.
Yeah, you gotta call me because you wake up and see $250.
Oh, you want me to call you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, we're just waking up. What's scared? You good? You reach up safe?
Yeah, I didn't get breakfast and I won't. What happened?
You have everything. I see you need some money here.
Yeah, that's for you.
Say what?
That for you, the $250, right? We going there? Something listening. It's short.
No.
It's show up?
I was confused. It's like, I ain't know guys on me.
I mean,
What the fuck?
I just to tell you everything cool, you know, or whatever. You know, you could use $250.
Hey, this gets you by surprise.
Wasn't no food in the fridge. I had to go get breakfast, so I thought you needed help.
No, you know, I just moved here, so I think I was waiting. I wasn't sure though. Put on the fridge and I don't know if people was gonna put on the power went down. So I didn't
Oh,
want the fridge to smell bad, but I gotta go to the fridge. What you doing Sunday? We good for you?
Hey, the $250.
we can talk. Text me. I can finish eating. My hand full.
Hey, cool.
Later.
No, I just moved in.
That was a good excuse, though. I just move in.
Yeah.
No, I just
Ain't
move
no
in.
food was in the fridge.
Well, see, that is one of the. That's a good reason
So
to
why
leave
you
that.
come to Bayhouse fat, boy? You agree? Why you agree?
It's in the morning. You did the loop-de-loop. We did a whole thing. I'm
Right.
like,
She hungry.
Yeah, I listen to me.
You don't eat after you go to the gym?
Right.
The magician don't ever reveal it the way he did the magic trick. When she wake up, breakfast would be on the table. It's called craving.
Oh, I flip.
you know
I'm
what?
Sorry,
Pretend like you
Craven
don't
wasn't around when I was being the dominant
The
one.
loopy loop just come right now.
See?
Oh, Lily.
I out of the world. I don't know nothing about this.
I'll tell Becky fucking
I
spin
have
rock.
a different-
Yeah,
I have a
Call him
different thing.
again.
right.
I have a
250.
different thing.
I don't want to go nowhere. Anybody leave 250 on my dresser, between the dresser and the bed, and then hard to reach point, you gotta push it with your elbow. Get behind. Anybody leave 250 by me mistakenly or on purpose, and you know you gotta go on and say, you know you need this here? And she said that for me, she didn't get it. I can like, I get back by her to pick up.
she's
You
a
drop it,
keeper.
I'm coming for you. Leave it here, I'll get it to me. We ride together.
Wow.
It's a Sunday
and it's
fun.
not clean too?
It's a Sunday fun.
You get whatever you want, whatever you like.
Yeah, but I like I feel like you like me.
We need to wrap this. We need to wrap
This
this.
is the Lulu moment.
This is the Lulu moment.
We can talk to Judah, and we can be right back.
Yo, my name is Judah. We're live on the set. Don't forget, if you're logged in, if you're not logged in, tune in every Saturday for Big Talks podcast. You don't want to miss it. It's a movie.
We're back. Take it away, Mandy.
I ain't got much for y'all tonight, but welcome back.
You gotta get no, you gotta. Okay.
All right. Y'all got a little shoulder. Y'all got a little shoulder.
What is this? I see it on this side.
It was like this. It was the shoulder.
Welcome back.
No, you said,
Signal.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
So yeah.
right. So
Didn't
welcome
have much
back,
for y'all tonight.
guys, to the second half of the show, the best
Damn.
half of the show. The reason why you guys are still here, our main discussion. And so for tonight, we are discussing the things that men and women look for when they're getting ready to settle down. When they're getting ready to lock up shop. They're getting ready to
Throw away that key.
throw away the key.
Get
turn
that
in
paper
their
signed.
card, get off the road.
Get off the
whatever you wanna call
road.
it.
Lord, get off the road.
It's some things
Yes,
we look
Jesus.
for before we say, yeah, you could take me with the game. And we just want to share them with y'all. You know? So, because you should be looking for them too, because we always know what we're saying.
What?
I guess I don't know what the problem is. Like, this is Miss Mandisa, and she want all the smoke.
You feel it. You feel
Yeah,
it.
but it's like if you say it, man, you say the wrong thing, you will get fucking hot. Go ahead. Am I allowed to speak?
You surely are.
Okay.
We love when you speak.
Okay.
So, yeah. I feel like Judah could start. What y'all think?
I
Yeah.
feel so.
Press the
Because-
door, leave my
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Press
You know
your
me
thought.
and Judah had a heart to heart, and he told me, you know, I'm
Nice. She didn't even hit me like she know me. I know.
We'll talk my business.
I met her before most
Say it good.
most
Say it
people in
good.
the room, right? I think Mandisa might be the only voice in it before you. I like what the least amount of effort when it comes to hitting. She's like, yeah, Judah.
Judah,
I
I
hug
love you.
in 12 years.
Judah, I
I
love you.
hugged you. I had to say, I'm here, turn around, meet me here. You ain't hug me, bro. I hug you. Y'all cut that out. Yeah.
That was powerful. No, that's
Go ahead.
staying
What the
in.
question is?
We can talk later. I want to know, what are some things that you look for in a woman when you're ready to settle down?
I look for. It's very simple. Guys, if you're looking to settle down, don't look for a lot. There's no such thing as perfection. Look for completion. Look for someone that'll make you happy. Prioritize happiness, respect, and if you're religious, someone that's God-fearing. For me, my top three would be God-fearing, respectful, and sex. So
What?
yeah, for me, I'm somebody that have a high sex drive right now. I mean, that can always change, but at the moment, I only can speak for me. And right now, I have a high sex drive, and I love having my person. But if I have my person, I want to give that all to them. And if your sex drive is like, if our sex drive is like night and day, then I don't see
Oh, that's true.
compatibility.
Yeah,
But
no, that's
hold
true.
on,
That's
Judah. You say you want someone God-fearing, so how the God-fearing single woman of God
Shut
giving,
up.
giving throwing her pearl?
That's true.
I'm foiled.
That's true.
Listen, hear me out now. If you're a woman of God, if you're what she's describing to be, I guess someone who hasn't been in the world, that's even better for me. I think, hear me out now. Even though sex is also one of my top three, I do feel like it's teachable to a certain extent. I do think that there's a sex language. I think people are at different levels in life when it comes to sex, and I think it's important for you to either put that person on, give them an opportunity, communicate, like have a conversation about sex, just like how you say we need to talk. How about we need to talk about sex? I've done that several times. We only talk about sex. Like, here's what we are, that's what I like. What is your version of kinky? What kinky mean to you? It mean a whole different world to him or her.
Right.
You know, so it's like,
I like how you point at me.
no, I just say in general. Like, I don't smoke.
I like that.
I saw that.
I feel like you're coming from an angle of, if she don't know, I could teach her. But I think Leah.
Oh, either or. If I don't know,
No.
I'm willing to learn.
But I
Leah's-
think Leah's coming from the angle of, she won't wait.
Yeah.
Until she-
If she, it's me. If she
Listen,
won't wait,
Judah.
if she won't wait, I can wait.
Okay.
If you for me,
So-
if everything else is what it's supposed to be doing, I can wait.
I just was gonna say, so what is gonna be that next? So so if we just took that sex out, what would be the next thing that comes up?
But hold that
Sex
thought.
is not mandatory, by the way.
Hold that thought, right? Before she said that, what determines if you would be willing to wait? Like what?
If
would
she is a virgin, then we can wait as long because I trying to get married. That depends on me and how I, because if she making no sense, then I need to remove myself from the table. If she's making sense, I need to speed up for the supper. So it don't make no sense for me to have no in between.
Speed up for the
So if she's somebody that had sex before and just wants
That's
is
also
celibate.
fine. If she's celibate, I respect her religion. If she decided to be celibate for religious reasons, anything, it don't matter to me. If she has a lock and code on the book, then I'm willing. She just gotta communicate that.
Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Okay.
Because I believe both parties should always let them each other know, hey, before you get into this, I get this going on. Before you get into this, I ain't
true.
like up to 3 months. Whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, you gotta communicate. Communication is a big deal.
So back to Mandisa's point.
So what would be the next step? So let's just move sex out of it. So
Okay.
what would be the next step?
Compatibility.
1 second.
So the next thing from if you remove sex is not a mandatory thing, but if I do have to list some things, I would if I remove sex from that top 3, God-fearing, respect, I put compatibility.
Okay.
And the reason why I said it because people find it shocking when I don't list love as one of the top 3s. I've been in relationships all my life, and I've yet to be in a relationship with somebody that I didn't love. I fell in love, but I always end up falling in love. So love isn't required for me because I feel like it comes naturally.
Oh,
All right.
that's nice.
Yeah, but being compatible is I'm not compatible. I haven't been compatible with a lot of people that I've dated. So just compatibility is finances, the way you raise kids, your religious beliefs, all this, all these different things. Living in the same household, because that's the intent.
So I mean, I feel like compatibility requires you to actually know the person.
Yeah.
So does this mean that you fall in love with the idea of the person instead of the actual person? If you've been in love before, but you haven't always been compatible?
I feel like love comes, getting to know somebody is subjective. That could be 2 months, it could be 3 years, it could be, you can always get to know the person. But the thing is, you rate what you've known so far. And then you ask yourself, is this enough before you go to the next level? For me, I feel like, I'll never stop getting to know somebody. I find joy in that. You know what I mean? But I feel like you have to know when it's enough to say, okay, but I'm about to be with this girl. I don't need to get to know you for 15 years. It's like, I'm not looking for perfection. If I know what it is to check the list for me, then that's fine. That's why I say it's subjective.
Do you have a long list or a short one?
I don't have a list because I meet the right person. The list could get scratched based off how I feel. Because happiness is also a priority for me. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's very good.
I see on your list you don't.
My list. I usually my list, and I show nobody my list.
The sneak peek you gave.
Yeah, the sneak peek you gave. You didn't mention that she has to be, ambitious and.
That's on the list, but it's not top 3.
It's on the not on the abbreviated list.
Yeah, it's not the top 3. It's not the prioritized list.
Okay.
But it's something I would like to see. Someone like me, I'm an overachiever. So I don't look if someone is the same and we end up meshing, I just look for happiness. And whatever that looks like, whatever color, shape, and size. I don't have a type.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a type. Once I'm attracted to you, that's already obviously as a man, that for the line to come out of me, for me to go there and court you gotta look a certain way. Just like women, you don't have a type. Some people don't have a type, but they know what they like and they don't like. If I don't like you, I ain't gonna ever make it that far to know that you ain't my type. So it's like when I like you, I don't care if you bright skin, dark skin, slim. Like you can put yourself in a box.
Yeah.
That person could be the person that God sent for you, and then because you have a type. That type shit for me was 24, 25. That gone out the window.
Okay, so what if she God-fearing, compatible? What else it was?
Respect.
Respectful.
Respectful, and she ain't got no job. She just home.
It depends on what's and that's the reason I say it's subjective because you could be up today and down tomorrow, right? And you could have a master plan that will set you free for the next 10 years. So it all depends. That's why you date someone to know, okay, what's the storyline behind why because you don't be like, okay, first date, okay, well, how come you don't have no job? No, that's not polite. You wait. your first
not
10
polite.
dates. Yeah, your first 10 dates should be very much intentional. Like for me, like I don't need mind. Like I tell you, I'm a man, but I'm also a gentleman.
Okay,
So
it's important.
I will always be ready if there's a opportunity where we can see what sex is like. I'll never turn it down. But it depends on if you're emotional. That's a different. If you're emotional state, then I'll turn it down. But if you're right in your right mind and you want to do that, then by all means, after a certain amount of dates, then by all means. But my 10 dates is going to be very much intentional because I want to know what type of person I'm getting myself involved with.
10 dates.
Well, I mean, the
That's a
first.
specific amount.
That's a
Is
lot.
that when you?
That's a lot.
That's when you free it up. That's when you
No,
I gotta say
think
because
that
it's different. I've dated somebody and they took months. I dated somebody in the one night stand. I remember one of my exes. Like I remember it was a one night stand. I always liked her, right? I always liked her. And we both, we had a good time. She was blowing me off for months and months and months. And she found out, okay, I even feel like she was just bored. And she was like, okay, let me just accept this date. So, it was a really nice date. That's why she let her guard down. And we just were drinking and we got like really drunk. And obviously, what happened. And then I remember her crying, like, oh, I didn't want it to be like this. I want you to take me for this. And I'm like, I sat down and I said, okay, well, because I was an ancient nigga at that point. I was early on in my years, like early 20s. I didn't know any better. So I just know what I was around, So I was like, okay, well, let me ask myself, do I like her? Do I see anything past this now that that's done? And I said, you know what? The milk was good. Now I want the cow. So we dated for 3 years and we broke up because it wasn't compatible for where she was at in her life and where I was at. But like we had a good time. I didn't want her to feel like I wanted to use her.
Okay.
Like sex was good, but you have more to offer. I just was horny. That's it.
the milk was
Yeah,
good.
right?
the milk was good.
The
So I
milk,
wanted
yeah,
to
but
go.
the milk good, I want to cow for myself. Ain't nobody can taste that. That's just like when the play good and a nigga hustling and never put nobody on.
I like your way of thinking.
Yeah, if you're my boy, you can come around me.
I'm just saying, if he ever to call me a cow,
Yo, Lord.
That's true. Don't even think about that.
The milk,
Well,
the milk.
milk was good. Whoever you is, sweetie, he call you a cow.
A half off.
Leather.
Oh.
That's
Do
my
you
food.
have anything that you look for specifically on your dating journey?
I'm so fatigued
Wow.
with dating.
Girl.
I think my main thing now is to have somebody who is respectful of me and where I stand. I find that a lot of times, especially when you're on dating apps, a lot of guys assume that
What kind of dating apps? Sorry, let's elaborate.
Tinder and Bumble.
Bumble.
They're my top two.
Okay,
I
okay.
can't download Hinge for some reason. But anyway, I find that they automatically assume that since I'm on these dating apps, I looking for a one night stand. So I go into these situations and they ready to go, and I'm like, I just had a situation like a couple weeks ago where we went on like 3 good dates.
Tell us, I want the tea. I come to this show
We
for
went
the
on
tea.
3 good dates, and since I wasn't willing to freely give it up, we decided to call it quits. They didn't want to sit around and wait.
After 3 dates?
Conversation?
3.
After 3 dates?
Hold on, was there a conversation? Like he was like,
After
since
3
you
dates?
wanna give it up. I don't want to talk to you no more.
There was a conversation.
Wow, what was this
Wow.
conversation?
The conversation, okay, he tried to be really mature about it.
Okay.
He was like, where I'm at, it's not necessarily where you want to be, and I don't want to be an inconvenience to you. So I was like,
Using big words.
that's vague. Can you please explain?
Right.
Because I want you to say it. I want you to say because
Because
you're not doing this, I don't want to be.
Right.
I don't want to continue.
So it isn't that you're inconveniencing yourself, it's you're inconveniencing him.
yeah,
Real.
But he tried to flip the
Try
script.
Yeah.
to flip it
Yeah.
to make it seem like he was,
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Fine.
Let me ask you a question. When you date people, right, on these apps that you speak about, right, do you ask them what's their intentions behind dating you?
I just automatically assume because they have looking for a long-term relationship on. I don't swipe right on someone who have short term, looking for short term. That's a waste of time to me. So if
So they
you
need to
want-
add, sorry, not to cut you, but they need to add on their bio that I will soon find out about. Because I ain't looking to meet nobody on Tinder. I just would see what the hell it is. I didn't know that people in the Bahamas was using it. Just shameless plug.
Oh yeah.
But they need to put that, and it might be cringy for men, but they gotta put, okay, I'm looking for, because they might just get what they want. They gotta put, hey, I'm looking for someone who is open to have sex, having fun. Yeah, just,
You can put that. People are very open.
Listen.
People put polyamorous.
Yeah.
People put.
Well, I went
into
someone
men
that
and
put
women.
polyamorous.
Yeah.
At least I would have known before going into
Oh
it.
yeah. I wish I would have known.
I don't even go to, I don't know what happened with a poly or anything. I just know.
Ollie. We got him over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't like, y'all ghost people. I ain't gonna
I could drink.
wait, if you hear anything other than what it's supposed to be, you better check yourself. I ain't coming back.
Listen, I just feel like Tinder is just for hooking up. So I don't ever take, well, put it like this. When I was on it, I didn't know not to take anyone seriously. It was only when I came off of it, when I got the 411, but you don't take nobody serious on that. It's really just for juicing. That's what I was told. So I was
I
like,
don't think so.
yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't have a success story. Yeah, I'm married.
See,
You know.
then there's that.
But I feel like there are people
I
there who
need
are
to-
generally looking for their person.
I think so.
sure
I
they
think
are,
that's some gullible people.
But those, okay,
Some
but
gullible
those
people.
gullible people, there are like 5 of them amongst 18,000.
But see, this is the beautiful thing about dating.
18,000 people on
No,
Tinder?
I'm exaggerating.
Hey, I tried to
but
figure
oh
out
my
what I
God.
did. Come again. You want Tinder?
The beautiful thing about dating, you don't have to match with everybody.
No,
you
you
just
don't.
need one person.
Yeah.
Understood.
Agreed.
You know what I
But
mean?
I just feel like there's so much of them on there, especially Tinder. I feel like everyone on there is thinking the same thing. Like, okay, this is just for fun. This is just for juicing and so forth like that. So I haven't heard someone actually take
It's
it
a
serious.
sex story.
Yeah. So I'm like I said on the past episode, the only one that I've ever heard success stories from was eHarmony. That's the only one.
I know
I've
people
heard
who
from
got
him.
married from Tinder.
Oh, from Tinder?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard a
people
lot of
like
success from Hinge too.
Hinge. Okay.
I don't know what beef you have with me, but I need to find my person.
eHarmony is really good.
That's like 1995.
Alright.
I'm not there anymore. Christian Mingle, that's where the serial killer was. You didn't.
I feel like just, we all cool now, right? Right, Miss Mandisa? Yeah. You do have a metal object in your hand. For me personally, like, because y'all refer to like dating apps, I just always thought like my immature mindset. When I heard about the Christian Mingles and the Tinders, I just always thought it was like a backup plan for people who just done with the world. You know what I mean? So like for me, that's my pride wouldn't have let me go on that hop at the time. Because it's like, it was almost like repeating. It's like, okay, I gotta do this again. So now, it's like, okay, my pride's like, everybody in Mandisa now. So it's like, okay, welcome to the club. My name is Shooter Forbes. I'm addicted to drinking alcohol. So for me, that's why I never really think about even trying to, because I always thought loser when I thought about going on that. But it's so casual now that I have coworkers, I have former coworkers who use the app, and I feel like I'm missing out on life.
It's not what they call it? Not myth. It's not it's a word that they use.
Taboo?
Yes, it's not taboo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think we was going off track a bit, but another thing that I actually look for is somebody who have a good head on their shoulders, who has a plan. I adore a man with a plan. I adore someone who is a take action type of guy. Like if my tire is flat, I'm not saying that you need to fund my whole lifestyle, but if I show you my tire flipping flat, I need you to be calling me and asking me where I is. Am I okay? What can I do for you? Do you need some help? You know what I mean? I need to know that there's some concern. Like if my back, if my back is against the wall, I need to know that you got me.
Have the man must send.
Hold on now, hold on.
People,
Hold on.
who's fixed your tire where you is?
Hold on now, let me tell you something. like I can appreciate her, but in this world that we live in now in 2023, it's so hard to get to that level with somebody because here you are. When you dating a woman, when they want that from every person that they dated. When you openly dating, you can't expect that from every person. If you're exclusively dating, then yeah. But you can't want that from 12 other niggas.
Okay.
You can't.
I get it.
You get where I come from?
I get it.
Hold on. Let me make sure I understand. So, are you telling me that there's a certain barrier you have to cross between we just dating, so I only doing so much to I can be there to fix your tire?
Let me tell you something. If you call me and you say your tire fit, I'm a person that like to fix problems, right? And I can't compare me to the average Joe, right? But my
Okay.
thing is, if you're dating somebody, my sexual responsibilities do not lie on you when we're just dating each other. So your financial responsibilities don't rely on me when we're just meeting each other. Now, if you call me as a man and you talk, oh, well, what happened? Because I'm always going to talk to you every day. But you got to know when to pull things. Just like how you set your boundaries for the things that you don't want, you also got to set your boundaries for the things that you shouldn't put on a man. And I feel like it's one-sided sometimes with some females where a man shouldn't do this, he ain't getting this, but also he got to be prepared to do this, that, and that. And oh, I want you buying me this, I want you flying me. What are we? When we get to that level, then we can have the conversation. So just how I'm trying to get in your pants, I need you trying to get in my wallet at this very early stage.
I agree with you with the whole shopping sprees and the trips and the paying the rent, this, that, and the next. But a tire?
But I'm saying, if it's obvious, if you dating 15 niggas, I don't expect, because listen to me, women can do a whole lot better than men. Men is do it too, you know. But men ain't caring everybody. Listen to me, I tell you, I date, but my pockets can afford. I like to take you to nice places, so that has cost me to can't date more than one. But even if I could openly date, for me, my openly dating is 1, 2, and 3, because I can't afford to treat 12 girls nice or 8 girls. I can't afford it, bro. I can't. And then you can say, pop down either. So like, I can stick with my budget. Okay, what my dating look like for the next? Before I date somebody, I have to see my money right. Because it ain't no place that we can't go.
Fellas, please.
No, but yo, when you see me on a date, my healing process also get my bag together. Because if my money ain't right, I can't like you. Because when I like you, it's whatever. You don't know that, but it's really whatever.
Right.
And if I like you, I just gotta be able to especially if I go off a feeling. If you make me happy, I don't care what that check say. We could be at Great Cliff, and I say $790, and I paying that. Especially if you give me a good time.
$790. I feel like that was specific.
Yeah, like you remember something.
You remember that?
I remember that date last night.
That was last night. It was a wild walk. Yes, what?
So, like Leah said, one of her things are acts of service when she wants to settle down. So, if you're not going to do that when you
Hold on. When you have a man in your life, it's his job to do that.
Yeah, no.
But when you're looking for a man, it ain't your job to find a could-be man doing the responsibilities of your man. He's not your man.
So that's what I want to say, though.
Just how he shouldn't expect you to sleep with him, you shouldn't expect him to be running to your every need if he is not your man.
I get your point, Mr. Drew.
Now, I mean, you talking, if you share, he's not obligated to. As a man, it's very rare that he should turn it down. If someone listen to me, if me and you don't like each other, and you remember, if you call me, I can help you.
Okay.
If I could help you. But people have the sense of he's supposed to, because he's talking to me, right? If you have a list of supposed to's, he now needs to revisit his list of supposed to, because it shouldn't be one-sided. So just how he's adamant about him wanting to sleep with you, and you don't have any, he could buy me this and he could take me this place and fly me this place, but you have your guy. He can have his guy like too. And I blame niggas because they don't know their boundaries. They don't know their worth.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
If men put boundaries in place and they get it shit together.
What do you don't agree with?
that men don't know their worth.
That men don't know their worth?
They don't.
I don't believe that
I don't think so.
because
I don't think majority of
I
them,
think that's a whole other topic. But what I want
if we hold back, it would make women do more.
what I want to say,
honestly.
Judah, right? Since you're not doing those acts of service, how do you let a girl know that you interested?
Generally just caring about her, talking to her, and spending time with
part
her.
of showing me you care about me. Like
Yes, I'm saying that if we talking and you say, hey, my tire just went flat, I would fix that before you even have to ask me. Hey, where you is? All right, cool. I said it somebody. If I can't do it, somebody can do it. All right, then you need what you need, because I can always be in what you need mode if I'm there.
So, and that is only.
But
if
I can
guys
tell you
are
one thing.
Exclusive.
not even that. I'm saying that it's always optional. It's always, it's never, I'm never gonna be a jerk and be like, hey, I can't do that for you.
Right.
But I'm saying there's gonna be, if he can't do it, let's say for some reason he off the island, she's gonna call another nigga that she talks to.
Okay.
But some cases when you see a man date somebody and they say they want to sleep with something, just how we just, comparing apples and oranges. He just want to sleep with you. If he talking to you, just want to, okay, but I ain't having sex with somebody. It gotta be somebody.
So,
Ribs. I say ribs. Ribs say fine. Oh, I thought you had a question. I didn't know. They gave me the juice.
oh Lord.
I making sense though. Man should always be prepared to be a man. When I say be a man, meaning that if a woman and her grandchild is walking and her wallet gone and someone robbed her, you step up as a man. If you knowing what's going on, you rise to the occasion. But I'm saying when a woman goes on the way and reach out, she have a long list. She know if you don't answer,
someone else is going.
She know if you don't feed her, she know plenty.
I kind of understand. I understand what you're saying.
If I talk to somebody and they don't fix my tire, then
okay, if we just talk about the tire, every man should fix your tire. But
no, I want to ask you, that mean you don't like me if you don't fix the tire?
If you say, well, I work right now, I can't move you on this cruise and we doing a site visit, I ain't gonna be able to move in 46 minutes.
That means you don't like me, right?
That means he don't feel like you should wait 46 minutes to get the tire fixed. Now, my next thing is, where you are, let me see who I can send to you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to fix the problem. Because before I get to like you on next level, I have to just naturally be a friend.
Because
we can be on dates of mine.
That's true.
All my friends I can fix.
I had to call my daddy.
Listen to me.
Call your
Me
daddy,
and
then.
my good sister girl, Mandisa, had a situation when she was in the world with me. And we had two niggas we was talking to. You remember that, right? So I just wanted to make sure.
Henry!
And we did the right thing.
His name wasn't Henry. She just named him Henry. Jesus.
She called a flat. She called up.
We was
like,
by Luna. Oh, I'm sorry. I just showed my age.
Lona's still around.
Luna's still around. It's called Vikings now.
Viper.
Oh,
Jesus, how you sound?
Viper.
I just showed my
Yeah, we
age.
was there, and she called a flat, and she called her boo, and I called my boo.
But I thought who was my boo.
Me too.
But guess who came? through?
Y'all boo?
No. Someone, I posted it on my WhatsApp, and a guy who liked me, but we was Mr. Curve. You remember Mr. Curve? Anyway, so he liked me and he messaged me. He messaged me and he was like,
I don't answer no question.
Don't answer that.
I answer no shit.
He saw it on my WhatsApp stories and he was like, "Where you is?" And he came through.
Yeah, see,
But he was a friend, like you said.
Yeah, if
he'll be a friend
I'm
first.
believer right now, she say, okay, Jude is one of the last guys I reached, Jude and Riz. Wait, where you at? My tire is flat. Like, if Leah called me right now, and she's real world.
Oh, I
like,
know risk coming for me.
Yeah, well, anyway, I can't speak
Riz
with
don't
it. I'm saying if
Riz
Leah
will
called me
pop up.
and we don't even work together anymore, I'm still a friend. So before I think about down there, she have a heart. Like, I just can help out. But I'm
Right.
saying that I thought you were just using it as an example.
No, we had a situation like that.
financial
Yeah.
like expenses and
No,
things.
like Leah said, I
Tire,
understand.
anybody should fix. Now
Yeah.
your financial expenses that you feel like you want to pinpoint and choose who to put that on. I don't think that should ever be a thing.
Yeah. No, I
That's how a
get
nigga
it.
can't be like, I ready to have sex with you. You shouldn't be like,
Yeah,
I
pay my
ready for you to
rent.
pay for this. No, a
Right.
date, by all means.
My light bill.
I get it.
Alright.
Pay my rent.
Leah, I think my points are pretty much the same as yours. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like you said, like heavy on that, like a man with a plan. Like you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to have all your ducks in the row. If you need 10 ducks to make this plan happen and you only get 7, I can help you get the next 3. Like I'm that woman. I just want to be with you and I want to help you and we could do this. Like you don't have to have it together.
Yeah.
But you just have to have the plan.
You gotta be ready to leave.
Because when I come to you as your woman, I could be an airhead.
No.
Like I dead serious. I don't want to have to make no decisions.
No.
I don't want to have to run anything. I want you to be in control, and I just make sure you're comfortable. I make sure you don't have to worry about nothing else. You give me all of the things, and you say, this is what I have, and this is what I want, and I can say, I get that executed for you. So just have all the have all the, all the components. I'm gonna help you execute it as your woman. But you have to have a plan. You have to have a job, as my good girl Leah, because she's
A job or a career, man?
You could have a job and you're trying to get to a career.
Yeah.
You'd have a plan, yeah.
Have a plan.
You have to have something for me to work with. So, I mean, it'll be nice, you get a guy who have everything figured out and it's not you just come and you just, but it's not about that for me. Like, I would actually enjoy being a part of your building process. But
So you're not a career-driven woman?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I am. But for me, I guess it's based on what I do. I don't know if Leah and Mandisa could agree. I have to make all of the decisions in what I do, and I have to think for everybody. And I'm the person. I'm the one that's in charge. I don't want to have to do that in my house with my man.
Yeah. So I'm not talking about your household. I'm just talking about.
I don't want to do that in my
wanna
relationship with my man.
Okay, so you're not talking about relationship now, and the whole seat. Yeah, I'm speaking about you. Okay, so you say you want to support your man in terms of whatever he does in his career, right? His career life. Does that mean that you put your life on pause? You say you want to come as an airhead.
I would.
You put it so
I would be
Good question.
100% submissive.
So what is the redundancy? What is the redundancy when his plan don't go as planned?
It could go as planned
Yeah, but
because you can't fail now.
okay, let me tell you something. Let me just say, my rule is the man with a plan is always the man who have a backup plan. The shooter is never better than the troubleshooter. I will always be the troubleshooter because when things don't go as planned, I can be left empty-handed.
Right.
So let's say you work for me. Let's say I have an AC company. You're my accounts manager.
Right.
And my AC company took a big loss. Now I broke and you broke. So what I mean? But I see it coming. It's just life. So what
Right.
happens?
We coming up with another plan.
We. Okay.
Because I mean, I there.
Okay.
You can't stay broke when you with me.
You can't.
So when you say he needs to have a job, so the minute he don't have that job, what happens? You already solidified the relationship. What happens now with you? Do you look at him differently, or you realize that this is now our problem, not his problem?
One of the things that I look for is a man who's enterprising. That man is gonna always have work. If he gotta go and cut grass till he could get somebody to call him back for a resume, he can make sure something coming in.
Okay, so what happens, because lifestyle changes now. Cutting grass versus being head of this department, that's a financial drop. So are you prepared to dumb down your lifestyle just to make sure your man is sustainable in what he does until he get where he needs to get?
Yeah,
so
because going back to what, like Leah said, he has a plan.
so if he goes from making six figures to now making $30,000 a year, are you comfortable with that for 5 years?
It wouldn't be ideal, but that just
Would you be
a
comfortable?
push. I would be uncomfortable, but it would push me to get comfortable again.
So would you work in the meantime until?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I working with my man.
So you would have faith,
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
faith.
Big
loyalty.
faith.
I like that.
Big
Alright.
faith energy.
Because things will never go as planned. It's always,
Agreed.
you know.
That's very true.
I had a friend who's been married. Always been the financial support, and his wife always was a career person, career-driven woman, and she enjoyed working, but he never needed or asked her for a single dollar. All he told her to do was pay for school fees and buy whatever grocery you want. That's it. He handles all the bills, mortgage, everything. All their marriage, again, over 8 years. After the first 5 years, he wasn't working for 3 years.
Okay.
And she took a position at the bank, and she started working even more. She started paying every single bill.
Okay.
And that was the only 3 years she ever had to pay bills. Yeah, because
Fall apart.
even when being there physically don't mean being there, you know. Like
Yeah, that's
people
true.
like log out because they take on the burden. Like I don't have to be stressed out because I'm faithful, but also I don't control this thing called life. So, and that's real. Like I don't care how good of he could be a millionaire today, and he can make one bad investment, or it could just not even be him. That's how life works, and it's a test sometimes. So it's like, let me see if this woman who back I had, because the goal is the man should always be a provider, always be prepared or want to be a provider. I don't think a woman should settle for nothing less, right? But also I provide, but I also want to teach you financial literacy so you can know how to save your money, keep your money, and invest your money. So I need to teach you these things, because if I've been doing everything, and let's say, God forbid, I become unable, my arm don't work, I mentally lose it, how are you going to keep this shit together? How are you going to control the empire? And that's how you could control anything from the outside from getting in. But if you just going with the flow and not working with me or working on your own, how are you going to take over the empire and make sure that it's okay for whatever duration this pause need to be? Because
Agreed.
4 years could be 10 years.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Are you
But-
prepared to do that?
Talking to Rebecca, I mean,
Whoa.
Rebecca ain't me now. She looped in. I don't know about Bree. I don't know. I don't know.
Bree's prepared for the right man. Bree's prepared. But heavy on the plan though, because trust me, Judah, some niggas out there who ain't got no plan. They doing what they doing and they cool
They
with
winging
that.
it.
Yeah.
And that's also like they're winging it and also bullshitting, right? Same thing with women. A lot of women don't have a plan either. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As much as, because my thing is, right, even when I meet a woman, and hear me out now, like, it's always my goal to be a provider. It's always my goal to have a backup plan. I've always got a backup plan. I plan A, B, C, straight to D.
Good.
Like, I got it. Like, I talk.
Straight to D. Saw what he did there.
I like that. I always have a plan, but I'm always flattered and turned on by someone who finds purpose in what they do.
Okay.
You know, who's driven.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need your money, but I need to know that you're happy about pursuing whatever you're going after.
Yeah.
If you're just going with, like, life's too short to be going with the flow.
Yeah. Real.
I know that.
I don't want no one who goes with the flow.
Yeah.
I don't want a child. I don't want a best friend. I don't want a girlfriend who's just, oh, you know, I just. Oh, you're a
Chilling.
manager now. So what's next? You know, I just my little
chilling.
business, my little job. You're littling for me.
All that.
Awesome. Anything you want to add, Mandy, before we wrap up?
Mandy, I didn't call this was Mandy.
I mean, you got it right. I call her Mandy. It's just me, nobody else.
Damn right. Ain't nobody else coming up for true. I have friends. Anyway. So, I guess for me, when my husband and I, before we got married, there were certain things that, first of all, let me just say, disclaimer, I never wanted to get married. That was personal reasons from trauma and past and parents and all that stuff. But I always would say that my husband saved my life because I was into some other things that I shouldn't have been into. And he came in at the right time and swooped me, literally. And he did the things that he needed to do. My first thing was always priest, provider, and protector. I have to know that I have to know that you are able to do those things. But while getting in a relationship with my husband, I saw how we lived together. I saw how we were compatible. I saw how we connected. There were different things that I saw that I was comfortable with. I think I remember one time me and Ambry went away to training, and he took my vehicle and he fixed it, like changed the arm, one of the arm. Anyway, we were away and he took my vehicle. He saw that it needed to be fixed. He took it and he fixed it. That was a big pointer for me because you're not gonna allow me to be broke down on the road. So that was a thing for me. He fed me, and we all know I didn't get this size by dieting. Okay, the man can cook. The man can throw it down. You understand? And he's original with it because he cooks and he chefs up his own recipes, his own sauces, all that stuff. So that was a big thing for me. He's also God-fearing. And I have to admit, my man is my man in my bedroom. So we're not going to forget about that.
Didn't
that was
want to know that.
He's my man. He's my man. But there were little key things that I looked for before I said yes, that I would marry you. And I can't tell y'all everything, but most of those things, he hit the nail right on the head. So
I like that.
yeah. Oh, and we're both entrepreneurs. So even though I know that they said he must have a job, that wasn't a priority for me. But the main thing was he had a plan. He had a plan and he knew how he was going to make. He's been with his business for 10 years, so he knew how he was making his money and how he's going to support, how he's going to do this, how he's going to do that.
I mean,
So
that's a job for me.
that's still, that's still a job. But, you know,
Source of income.
Right, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's say that.
and he's driven, and that's one man who know how to do everything. Everything. So,
Before... Oh, sorry. Not to
no, go ahead.
Done?
That's it.
We
So-
done it. We done it. Yeah,
We
let me
done.
go. You
We
okay?
actually done.
Wow.
But I just want to add one more point before we leave.
I would add a point too.
Oh.
I
Emotional
suspect it, yeah.
intelligence and awareness is important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
yeah, like I go off of conversation. You got to feed my brain. That's how you get into my heart and everything else. And I need you to be aware and in tune of your emotions and be able to look at me, see when I off, see what I need, and be able to cater and deal to that. Like,
What color her toes is? What color her toes is?
What?
What color is her toes?
not
Huh?
white.
Brown.
They're not white?
They're like a frost.
A frost?
What do you want to say?
Oh, okay.
Brown.
Whoever out there watching that for you, eh? Because her toes is not white.
Whatever.
That's all I'm saying.
Since we add things.
Add your last thing.
Yeah, we can
You laugh.
let you wrap this up.
We can let you wrap it up.
Okay. I feel y'all ever see the posts before? I like these posts on social media, right? Because it means so much when you look at it from a different perspective. I think Justin LeBoy was someone who posted again. I knew it was a joke, but I take it serious. Come already healed. Man and woman.
That ain't a joke.
Yeah, well,
That's a post, but that ain't a joke.
For y'all.
That's
Yeah, that's the
true.
next
Yeah.
episode.
Woman,
That's the
don't-
next episode.
Some women don't know how to heal, and men don't even know healing is.
Yeah.
So it's like we'd walk past healing.
That was
and be like, oh, I didn't know
powerful.
healing. No, for true. Men don't know
Wow.
healing. It's like I think I just learned what healing was like maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, that's powerful.
You know, and it took like a really
like that.
bad broke-up when you check the list, like, okay, you do this, you do this, you do this, and you realize, like, it took me a while to realize that we just wasn't compatible.
Incredible.
Okay.
Because everything was so good. And like, boy, she got to spend now. Like, I had a risk. Like, she's spending, and like, so.
We wrapping up.
Yeah.
We wrapping up because that's
Yeah.
the next topic for another day. Because I can't take this man.
Hold that thought.
Calling
because I
him.
like that.
Rizzler again. I can't.
It's ribs,
Ribs, Rizzler.
Right.
I just.
It's just a lot.
It's coming. It's
just
a
a
lot.
lot.
It's a lot.
But thank you so much, Judah.
Thank you.
This
Follow
was
me.
awesome. Like, you coming
Very
back,
informative.
I want to talk to you some
Yeah,
more.
man,
I want to get
ready?
in your brain. Like, this is good. This is
like
good.
this. Leather.
You don't need
Rizzler, Leather, Rebecca,
I did that.
Mrs. Mandisa.
Right.
And leather. That's the name of this
been a lot happening here.
Rizzlers, Leather, Rebecca, and Mrs. Mandisa.
Yeah,
That's it.
right. But thank you guys for watching. If you need a refresher on any of our handles, you can rewind at the beginning of the episode. But most importantly, Big Talks Podcast. Click it, subscribe,
Everywhere.
do the thing, share it. And then, of course, shout out as always to our sponsors for this episode, Purple Brew.
Purple Brew.
For the locations and the libations, as always. Shout out to them. Y'all check them out. They get the best prices.
Everything.
You need. One-stop shop.
One
You
stop.
Going with your empty bag. You
You
leave it
just,
full.
you're buying.
So
Christmas is near.
Real talk. Closer than you think. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
The big talks, yeah.